Hey, good morning, guys. I have one reading left for May, and Jesus, that Scorpio full moon is just still hitting me. It's been a really, really, really intense week for me. So, I got a new deck though, and it was actually kind of crazy because I won it for free on Mystic Moon's live Instagram, which is like so serendipitous because I just love her, and I already had the Twin Flame volume messages volume 2, and this is the Oracle deck, and it just felt very serendipitous that I got such a beautiful deck for free. That's amazing. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using the volume 2 messages. I'm going to be using this Radiant Rider-Waite, a regular Rider-Waite. Actually, I only have Rider-Waite today in terms of my tarot decks. And Moonology and Pythia Botanical. So I have one reading left for May, and it's Aries. So I don't know why it took me so long to do, you guys, but divine timing, right? So let us see what's going on with Aries. We have the Sun reversed. Some of you might have been a Knight of Wands here. Might be you guys. Some of you might have been experiencing a depression with this full moon. You just kind of can't tap into your inner child or inner reservoir of joy. But the Knight of Wands is here, so I do feel like you guys are taking some action. There is some passion still. There's still a light within you that you may not even recognize, and you're still forging ahead. So I feel like if you are depressed, to just keep moving. A lot of us are feeling a lot of stuff right now. It's a really intense time, and I don't know, like, I've been really hit hard by this, so I can't imagine. And yeah, so let's see what else is going on here. We got the Empress and the High Priestess. Ooh. And Wheel of Fortune. Some of you might have a fated situation happening. I don't know, I'm just getting this message, divine timing, in my head, but trust your path, trust your intuition. With this High Priestess, I feel like you guys are being very quiet, but you're having a lot of revelations and observations and intuitive things. You know, pay attention to signs like music and just like little things that are guiding your way. You guys are in this very like Empress energy of like taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, just evolving into the best version of yourself. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra or a Pisces. Let's see. Page of Pentacles is reversed here. Some of you might be having a hard time getting a manifestation of like a job or like a work endeavor going, but I do feel like with this Nine of Cups here, you guys are on the verge of making your wishes come true. So let's see, I don't have many. Alright, I'll put a couple more right away. So I feel like there's actually some really like positive energy here. Thank you. Oh wait, here. The sun is actually upright here on the bottom. So I do feel like things are going to be turning around with this Nine of Cups and the sun. Let's see what's going on with this. I really usually don't like to do readings when I'm in this kind of energy, but I don't know, I really did want to do your guys' reading today. Six of Swords and the Star reversed here. It's kind of weird because the Star reversed, the Star is about healing, and the Six of Swords is sort of about recovery and healing, but the Star is reversed here. I really get this feeling that you guys aren't sure which direction to find your healing in. That's, I think, a big question. You're trying to go forward and you're trying to move forward, but you feel like you can't seem to heal. see if I can get some messages from this Oracle, Twin Flame Oracle deck. So what's going on? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whatever resonates with you if you're watching for someone. As a cross watcher with Aries, this deck is really amazing. Jesus, her decks are just so awesome. I don't even know a better word to describe them, but Divine Masculine and Bound. Ooh. And third party. Yeah. So some of you are definitely dealing with a divine masculine here, and you have Empress, so there's a divine feminine and masculine energy, there's a bound, and there's a third party. So this tells me a few things. For one, your divine masculine or you may be in a third party situation, and it's a very toxic, codependent, attached, but you also might be very attached to them. So in a very unhealthy way. Bound is sort of like the devil card. There's like a very toxic, addictive energy here with the third party. There's, let's see, I don't know if it's, I mean, it could be that you're divine masculine or you could be in a third party, but there's definitely healing. That's what I'm saying. There needs to be healing from this situation. And this, like, see all the chakras kind of aligning. If you maybe can get some forgiveness. So your divine masculine may have ended up with their third party in a karmic situation, or, you know, could have, you know, cheated. And I feel like what's really required here is forgiveness for this situation. And I think we always think forgiveness is about forgiving the other person, but a lot of times it's forgiving ourselves for partaking in a situation that lowered our sense of self-worth, you know? Forgiving, for me, I struggle the most with forgiving the universe, because I am always, like, very spiritually inclined, and I blame the forces, and, you know, forgiving the universe means trusting the universe as well, that everything that happened for a reason. And that sounds so cliche and so, like, not even deep, but it's like, if you know, sometimes we feel like things happen to us because we weren't being supported by our higher power or, like, spirituality, but we have to understand we're always being supported. So anything that happens painful is just pushing us on a path of growth. And even though that sucks, and when we sometimes hear growth, we think, well, I don't want to be growing, I just want what I want. But it's like, but actually you won't really get what you want until you reach that healing and that growth, because you're not going to experience it at the state of nirvana that you would at your whole self. So, wow. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra, but this is really intense. So I have balancing the scales here, so that's why I think a Libra, but it's just more about balancing, refocus, and the answer is yes. This is, wow. So whatever you're questioning, whatever you're wondering, and whatever you're wanting with this Nine of Cups, you're gonna get it. The answer is yes. It's just about refocusing, balancing yourself, getting out of this, like, extreme energy of of, like, needing it to be now and needing it to, like, happen before it's supposed to happen. I just keep thinking about divine timing. So let's see what messages your higher self has to say about, not your higher self, your masculine's higher self, because this is definitely a twin flame reading, like most of mine are, but we have the Empress and we have divine masculine. So this one's, you are special even though I told you otherwise. So they haven't really made it clear to you really what you mean to them, but they want you to know that you are, you know, they recognize you as your divine, as being the divine feminine, but they're just not able to do that right now. I'm just doing what I have to do right now, as I just said. So they're just doing their part of this soul karmic contract that you guys made, you know? Like, they're doing, you guys made a contract before you came here of things that were supposed to happen and ways they were supposed to hurt you and you were supposed to hurt them, and they're doing their side. They're not doing anything wrong, so forgive them because they're just following the contract, really. That's really all I really can say. See one more card from the Pythia Botanica. This one I always have to read the book, so these are flower essences and tea stain, and the cards have like the energy of the flowers, which is really cool. Look away, fate. Yep, I knew I was gonna. So this look away is sort of like also the same as the refocus. I feel like just having a different gaze, having a different focus, and trusting fate that things are playing out the way they are supposed to. So it's a pretty good reading, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.